Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 10% off. Hey, Gutbox here. Welcome to Market Monday, where we go over everything you need in this week's economy, okay? A few big things regarding investments just went down. I do want to go through those. We got Team of the Week teasers. I could show off those in a little bit here. We got TVP packs, Autumn Blast promo help. So let's go ahead and what do you guys want to do first? Go through the new card teases or the schedule? Let's do new card teases. Okay, so we know we're getting after his incredible game, Joe Mixon here, 91 speed. He looks fine. He's all right. I mean, he's just a running back, right? 93 overall. As predicted, these things are going up to 93s. We then have a whole bunch of scrambled 90s. It's a little early in the video to do anything crazy to not get demonetized. So 90s broadcast television. We then are getting a content schedule, right? And it's pretty much as expected. Nike Run Club came out today. You get like a free 89 Bo Jackson for that one. Well, free, but, you know, you got to sweat a little bit. So really not free at all. The most dangerous of all things. You know, humans are just a battery. And the more effort you put out, the less charge you get in your battery, and then you die. Okay? When your battery, that's just science. Okay, Harvest Released 1 is the big thing we want to talk about. Now, obviously with a TVP in packs, it kind of messes with the market right now, okay? So it depends if we get a limited day one, but we're going to look back on this a little bit more. And, man, I'm kind of jumping from spot to spot in regard to the harvest stuff. So let's go ahead and start early on in the week. Okay, let's circle back. Start right now today with AKA. EA, I don't know if you guys know this, but we've discovered this for years, hates investors, okay? Like, my content used to be about investing and making coins off that a little bit more. But EA would literally watch my videos and then go and screw us, and it was crazy. I had to change my content because of it. And it's not like investing is dead, but like they try, like we know, like over the last few years, a lot of things they've changed, and it keeps getting worse and worse and worse. But a lot of people, and I saw this last week when somebody told me on Twitch, like, hey, I'm thinking about investing in 90 overall AKA players for the sets that are coming out. I'm like, dang, that's not a bad idea, right? And I thought about it, and I'm like, and then I didn't do anything. I don't think I made any content on that or anything, didn't talk about it. And we saw EA went through, and they say, oh, no, it's a nickname player. They changed the set description because they didn't want to let us use old cards and new sets like we have been able to before. Same thing we saw with, like, Team of the Week. And really the only time they're generous to us is when they accidentally mistakenly say something on, like, GMM or something. So just have it in your mind, investors. EA hates you. Now, there's some things you can do with the market, obviously. And investment and stuff going, and we talk about that stuff. For example, the thing that we've gotten every couple weeks, I'm really surprised EA hasn't screwed us over on it yet, is the comp pass and the field pass, keeping those sets pretty consistent over and over. I completely expect them at one point to realize, you know, hey, maybe people are buying too many 78s and 80s. Let's screw them, because that's who we are at EA. It's not like, you know, MLB The Show where they're like, yeah, we make cards go up and down, and like, you can make more coins off higher cards, and you can't, or stubs over there off higher cards and lower cards, so that way, you know, people can make coins and stubs off the game just by working the market and everything. But EA, it is their mission in life. They're economists who's just literally Scrooge McDuck and Ebenezer Scrooge, all the Scrooges combined, right? It is a screwdriver. They don't want us to succeed. So luckily, that's been working. Hopefully, you guys sold off your 78s and your 80s as we do every 2 weeks. With that, you were able to, you know, get a lot of coins for that stuff. It's obviously lower now than it was this morning, so you want to get that early in the morning, like we've talked about quite a few times. We also talk about the TVP and limiteds, okay? So today, there's no limiteds in packs, but you guys know how addicted people are for rolling for limiteds, and EA also knows that, so they always give us, like, bad limiteds during this time period. If they give us a Psycho limited, I would be surprised. But like, right, like last weekend's limited, trash. Team of the Week limited might be good tomorrow, but I think they do it to like not allow us to buy cards today, because like tomorrow's 93 overall. It could be an incredible limited, right? If they like, okay, Megatron, or like, I don't know, he wouldn't be him, but some sort of big name 93 could come out and go for a lot of coins, but then we'll be re-rolling for him. Instead of like Fletcher Cox or something. He ended up going down to like 440. I feel like he's at the 516, so he went up a little bit for a limited. But what I'm trying to say is, EA might screw us, might give us a bad limited. But regardless, it does affect the market because people do like rolling TVPs for limiteds because it's just fun to get one. So really, I think today, if you guys have time, you probably want to be sniping, right? Because these are the ebbs and flows. With a limited in pack, market goes up. No limited pack like today, market goes away. So we're gonna get a limited pack Tuesday, more than likely for Thanksgiving, and then Saturday, right? So we'll probably have like a limited in packs the rest of the week. So it's not a bad idea to snipe training. And a lot of people are like, oh, what's the best training right now? I got my spreadsheet. I updated it earlier today. You can go ahead and snipe like high-end cards. Usually, generally, odd numbers are lower than their even number component because it's harder to filter for odd numbers. So going through, I know Grant over here has been talking about getting training at like 9 per. So make sure you are filtering correctly. I know golds have been solid for people, but golds are upward today. But you can't do that. Low-end cards, 85s. To get some good snipes, because people do end up listing because they list up a ton of them over and over. So go through. If you do want to make some coins, it's not a bad idea if you snipe, like I say, today. Generally, you want to filter by new though, and try and get them for tomorrow. And if you pull low enough, right? If you pull at a small enough ratio, you can roll the TVP. But Grant, who is the odds guy for TVP, says he rolled at 9.3. So he might have gotten a little unlucky, but overall the odds for TVP is extraordinarily low this time versus last time when it got our training, right? Because it got our training all the way up to like the mid-20s because they made the TVP more expensive than last time, which lowers the training threshold, right? Like the TVP will never be profitable ever unless you snipe, no matter what the cost of the TVP is, okay? Some people don't seem to understand it. The TVP is a self-balancing mechanism because of how much it spits out in coins. So if the TVP, right now, it goes for 3,000 training per, okay? So if it ended up going for like 1,000 training, for example, the TVP would still not be profitable. And I would get angry because like the market would just rise to the point, because if it's ever profitable, people literally buy up every card until it's not profitable, okay? So the only thing that could end up being profitable with the TVP is actual other packs. They'd be the balanced. Now you're seeing a lot of people, and I hear a lot of people tell me this, and I fucking hate them. They're like, yo, pull the game days, pull the pro game days. You pull them and just like quick sell them and it's profit. It's not, dude. It's not. EA balances this stuff. These aren't profitable with coins whatsoever. If you are profitable, you're lucky, okay? I can't tell you the amount of freaking nonsense I've pulled and coins I've wasted to show people that these things aren't any good. It's not going to work you in the long term, okay? You got lucky for a little bit. I'm up 2 million coins. You got lucky for an extended period of time, okay? I'm telling you right now, these aren't profitable. The profitable packs are generally like the gap packs in previous years. The daily gold is a profitable pack because 500 coins is so cheap, but that's why they only give you one of them. They limit you. We do occasionally have loopholes, like earlier this year. We brought you a few loopholes this year already. So, praise the den for that one. Everybody working together. Like the strategy item was a loophole for a little bit, or it's kind of more of a method, but loophole-esque. So, my big point is, you will generally not make coins on the TVP unless you snipe cards low enough. But if you snipe cards low, you can just kind of like list them back up. I do like the TVP for the fact that there is that threshold, whereas you don't have to list cards back up. You can just throw it into that TVP and make your coins that way. We're at level 41. Look at us. Did we just get Josh Allen live on screen? Pop up, Josh. Pop up. So, training today. Sell tomorrow. Harvest coming out. I'm not sure what kind of limit we'll get out of that. Let's talk about Harvest. Let's go back to Madden 21 first. So Madden 21's Harvest, they like, you could compare 21 to 22. A lot of fluff here. Tony Romo was the master. Harrison Smith was limited. A bunch of lower end cards, 88s, 87s, whatever. We also have Autumn Aces. So those were like the players that you get the collectibles for to bring them from 80 to 92 overall. Similar to power-up items. There were the Autumn All-Stars. Autumn All-Stars were basically the players that played on Thanksgiving. So we'll probably get this again. And they'll play on Thanksgiving. Then depending on how the performance works, they'll either +1 or +2. I don't love those investments, but I know some people like to gamble. Usually those are losing bets because it's so hard to get the second one to hit. We then have new sets. Granted, there has to be a lot of stuff that, you know, challenges, solos. Nothing really here to invest in. Store. Cornucopia pack. Remember when we had cornucopia packs? Madden 15 cornucopia pack, still the greatest pack of all time. I miss that. I want them to bring back legitimately awesome cornucopia packs. Those were so fun. But anyways, last year we had Dion, Jabril Peppers 95. We might go up to 94 overall, like later on in Harvest. We just got up to 93. So anyways, they also had the Game Day All Stars. Each of the 6 teams, you know, it's the same threshold. So I completely expect, because we've kind of gotten a very similar Harvest promo, I completely expect to be very similar once again. There's Turkey Board leaders for challenges. You know, they went on all AFC or all NFC teams, which was really nice. 92 overalls for that. So that really helped out theme teams. Player sets. I mean, there was a 10 times 78 to 79 and a set 5 times 75 to 77, but the set was so bad, I'm not sure it really rose that market much because it just was so terrible. It was really tough. So anyways, I can see a reroll coming Thursday, a limited coming Thursday, so training could potentially go up. How much more over, say, Tuesday? Hard to say. So anyways, if you do want to buy training, today might be that day, but I can't really foresee the market going up tremendously because again, the TVP is kind of like set that spot, and like it's not like the TVP is good enough that it makes it pop. Like the old TVP, because it was so cheap and so much, we did see a little bit more of that pop. Went from like 22 to 28 sometimes. Well, sorry, 23, 24 to 28. The new TVP though, I don't know. It depends on the limited. So your mileage may vary. Obviously, you're not going to lose coins outside of like maybe tax at worst, so 10% at worst. But like the TVP is such a freaking floor that if you're buying at like snipe prices, it literally can't go tits up. So I just want to let you guys know, not a bad idea again, but I mean that's, you know, such basic. Hey, buy when limiteds are. We've mentioned that multiple times when limiteds aren't in packs. I will say, if you guys took a look at most feared cards, it was interesting what happened to them. A lot of them went up pretty dramatically after that roll went away. So do we think the potential for all Madden cards to go up when that roll goes away is still there? Absolutely, right? Andrew Thomas, best like left tackle in the game outside of Ogden here at 170. He was like 100, so that one's up 70%. That's pretty good. Same thing with the 92s here. These guys were at about 200K up to 330. I think I sold my Trent higher than this. I don't remember what I sold them at, but it is interesting how they did go up that dramatically because they were pretty good cards, I guess. They were just pretty good overall. So same thing, all Madden cards are like the best cards in the game right now. I'm not saying the roll's going to go away anytime soon, but if we ever see a timer, we should know that maybe that's probably the spot to go ahead and grab those all Madden cards. Now, I don't know. We might get it gone, and it might just like psychically, like they're psychos, just take it away one day, so you can't really prep for it. That's EA does that from time to time. But overall, we got 16 days until we see a potential market crash. FYI, that's really what we're counting down. 16 days till Blitz. Variety pack goes away. It could be madness out there. It could be madness. So potential of falling a little bit beforehand, but with the TVP, at least we have a floor. Like literally, market can't crash more than to 9 or 10 because there's that TVP, that gambling angel share, we'll say, on top of the TVP. So I just like it, right? I just like that. So that's kind of like the market dynamics at work right now, keeping us up, keeping things going, what to look out for. Hopefully this helped you a little bit as far as guiding you forward for the next week. And that's kind of just what I want to talk about. Harvest should be fun. I'm excited. Thursday morning. I think Rock Bottom's holding a promo on Thursday. I have to ask him what it's about, but just FYI, if you wanna get coins from them, Thursday might be the day to do it. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was Market Monday. Smile.